my humble obeisances. Welcome to today's reading session, reading from Bhagavad Gita. Today's verse is verse number 3 from chapter number 17, Bhagavad Gita 17:3. The recitation is as follows. Sattvanurupa sarvasya Sattvanurupa sarvasya Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddha mayoyam purusho Shraddha mayoyam purusho Yo yat shraddha sa eva saha Yo yat shraddha sa eva saha Sattvanurupa sarvasya Sattvanurupa sarvasya Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddha mayo yam purusho Shraddha mayo yam purusho Yo yat shraddha sa eva saha Yo yat shraddha sa eva saha. Synonyms: Sattva anurupa, according to the existence. Sarvasya, of everyone. Shraddha, faith. Bhavati, becomes. Bharata, O son of Bharat. Shraddha, faith. Mayaha, full of. Ayam, this. Purushaha, living entity. Yaha, who. Yat, having which. Shraddha, faith. Saha, thus. Eva, certainly. Saha, he. Translation: O son of Bharat, according to one's existence under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. The living being is said to be of a particular faith according to the modes he has acquired. O son of Bharat, according to one's existence under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. The living being is said to be of a particular faith according to the modes he has acquired. Purport: by His divine grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Everyone has a particular type of faith, regardless of what he is. But his faith is considered good, passionate, or ignorant, according to the nature he has acquired. So there are three modes. This picture is showing the modes. Each of these modes bind us. We could be bound by sattva gun, sattva mode of goodness, mode of passion, or mode of ignorance. And sometimes we are also bound by all three. Most of the times in material world, we might be bound by more or less all three qualities: goodness, passion, and tama. Sometimes sattva is dominant, raja and tama are in minute quantity, minute amount. Sometimes rajogun is dominant. Primarily, we are influenced by rajogun, and to some small degree, we are also influenced by sattva and tamagun. So it happens like that. Sometimes even rajoguni person has some level of sattva quality and tamagun quality. Continuing reading. Thus, according to his particular type of faith, one associates with certain persons. Now, the real fact is that every living being, as is stated in the 15th chapter, is originally a fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, one is originally transcendental to all the modes of material nature. But when one forgets his relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and comes into contact with the material nature in conditional life, he generates his own position by association with the different varieties of material nature. I repeat this last sentence. It's a quite long sentence as well. But when one forgets his relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and comes into contact with the material nature in conditional life, he generates his own position by association with the different varieties of material nature. The resultant artificial faith The resultant artificial faith and existence are only material. Although one may be conducted by some impression or some conception of life, originally he is nirguna or transcendental. Therefore, one has to become cleansed of the material contamination that he has acquired in order to regain his relationship with the Supreme Lord. That is the only path back without fear, Krishna consciousness. If one is situated in Krishna consciousness, then that path is guaranteed for his elevation to the perfectional stage. If one does not take to this path of self-realization, then he is surely to be conducted by the influence of the modes of nature. The word Shraddha or faith is very significant in this verse. Shraddha or faith originally comes out of the modes of goodness. One's faith may be in a demigod or some created god or some mental concoction. One's strong faith is supposed to be productive of works of material goodness. But in material conditional life, no works are completely purified. They are mixed. They are not in pure goodness. Pure goodness is transcendental. In purified goodness, one can understand the real nature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As long as one's faith is not completely in purified goodness, the faith is subject to contamination by any type of the modes of material nature. The contaminated modes of material nature expand to the heart. Therefore, according to the position of the heart in contact with a particular mode of material nature, once faith is established, it should be understood that if one's heart is in the mode of goodness, his faith is also in the mode of goodness. If his heart is in the mode of passion, his faith is also in the mode of passion. And if his heart is in the mode of darkness, illusion, his faith is also thus contaminated. Thus, we find different types of faith in this world, and there are different types of religions due to different types of faith. The real principle of religious faith is situated in the mode of pure goodness. But because the heart is tainted with but because the heart is tainted, we find different types of religious principles. Thus, according to different types of faith, there are different kinds of worships. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,